filming something I never thought I would. I would like to think I'm a fairly organised person. Saying that though, not really. I like to think I am, but I'm kind of not. And this is going to be more of a tutorial, I guess. It's going to be a walkthrough of my Notion. Now, I never thought I would join Notion because it seemed too complex for me and too like, what am I doing? However, it's brilliant. I love it. It's actually changed my life. I hate to say it, but it has. It's so amazing and it's made my course so much easier. So this is how I prepare for uni. So a few of you might know I am doing a law degree. I'm starting a law conversion course this September. So actually next week. So I'm very, very nervous about that. But this has kind of helped me ease my ideas a little bit and kind of helped me just chill a little bit, I guess. Yeah, so if there's something you'd like to see, please stay tuned. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, just hit the red button below, hit the bell notifications, and share this video with other people if you'd like to. But yeah, let's get straight to it. Okay, so this is my main page for my Notion. So as you can see, I'm doing MA Law. So that's something that, that's the name of my course this year. And essentially, as I said, so this will be the page covering the course I'm learning in year 1 and 2. So I thought I'd make a little thing. This is a whole law theme just to motivate me a little bit. So I'm with the University of Law. So I've stuck in my course calendar here. This is so helpful. This is essentially my main page of everything to do with this year. So I've got all the stuff I'm learning. So I'm learning legal research independent project and public law this semester. And then spring semester I'm doing tort and contract law. So this is everything that I'll be covering in year 1. I'm doing it a part-time online, as you can see. So I'll be doing it essentially 2 years, so it's split halfway. Then I've stuck in the course weighings, so all the modules I'll be doing and how much they weigh. I think this is really helpful to refer back to. Then I've stuck in, so kind of a distinction and a commendation, so this is kind of what I'm aiming for, and how much it's weighed, what you need to get, and this is the assessment criteria for all of them. So kind of everything you need for the pass mark, an MA assessment criteria, overview and grading description. And then I've stuck in some of the learning outcomes for the entire course, so the knowledge, understanding, intellectual and skills, and then the syllabus. So this isn't like a weekly syllabus, it's just main things I'll be covering in all of the areas, so public law, EU law, criminal law, tort, contract law, equity and trusts. So this is my main page. Now this page links me to the year 1 semester 1 work. I haven't done the other work so far because I just think it'll be too much at the moment, so I'm just sticking with these 2 for now. So let's go into the legal research independent project, which is essentially my master's dissertation. So what have I done here? I've done the title, obviously a little icon that's really cute you can put in. You can put any icons and any pictures you want. So I've said, when am I studying this? Year 1, semester 1, the weighing, 23%, and I'm going to put in the final grade. Then I stuck in a little description, so the module starts with the study of legal methods, having covered core skills, blah blah blah. Then I've stuck in a reading list. So essentially this is something that a template here that I've actually got from Notion itself, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. So it essentially lets you choose different articles and you can actually add your own. So for example, if I was to say oh, I'm so stuck, let's say book, you can actually create that as an additional type. So essentially it lets you type in the type of book, the name of the article, the status. So are you ready to start it? Are you reading, finishing, listening or watching? And I think this is going to be brilliant for when it comes to the bibliography at the end of the year. And now score, you can obviously rate this on how well you enjoyed it. I think what I'm going to do is see how helpful it is. So 1, not very helpful. 5, literally the most perfect piece of work. This is what I'm going to be using. And this is brilliant. You get to put in your author. So obviously these are some suggested ones. We just type in whoever, the publisher, again, whoever, the publishing, so the date, and then you type in the link. And this is absolutely brilliant for you to refer back to the work at the end of the year when you can just kind of summarize what you're doing and look across, and you can actually link all the stuff to it, so you don't have to essentially have a database as it is. If we go back to my main MA law, I've also got public law, I think, which is what I'll be doing the first year. So this is a little sassy girl thinking, yep, I can do this. It's got a bit of a motivation for me. And so kind of when we'll be doing it, again, year 1, semester 1, weighing 11% mock grade, because if you look here, we're going to have a mock exam in public law on the 2nd of November. So I've stuck in the mock grade and then the final grade. And I've copied and pasted the syllabus for this course. So I've stuck in, what we're going to do. I'm going to take you over this before I take you over the specific parts again. So again, this is a reading list. It's exactly the same as the last one. And so this is, I've actually taken this template from somebody else. If I find it, I'll link it. It was a public template from a YouTuber. So essentially, you can embed your syllabus here, and this is your calendar. So obviously you go through the months, and that all changes. And you can kind of put in entries or whatever you want, and just, use this as an actual calendar. You can then refer back to it at any point, and everything changes. Here I've got the course content. So for example, let's say you're making notes and slides on here. I will not be doing that. I'm actually using OneNote to make my lecture notes. So if that's something you would like a video on, please let me know down below. Essentially, this is just week 1, lecture 1, the topic, the class mode, lecture, seminar, practical, whatever. You can embed your slides in, whether you've completed it or not. 8R questions, which is your spaced repetition questions, active recall questions, and active recall answers, and whether I've gone through the learning outcomes. And then the girl that was doing this template, she also included kind of the spaced repetition dates, which is absolutely brilliant. If I find it, I will link it down below. And now here's some of my own stuff I added to it. So this is the case database. So essentially it's another table where I'll be writing the case name for public law, the topic that it relates to, and I'll be touching the file. Now, I have created a case note, which if some of you are interested in this, maybe I can make it public. The case note, so it goes through all of the stuff you need to make an effective case note. And I've based this all of research. I haven't done a degree before in law, but I based all of research, all of the stuff that, lots of YouTube videos, lots of different ideas and lots of different things that I figured was actually really important. So you've got topic, case date, case name, claimant, defendant, procedural history, case facts and background, issues of law, decision of court, rule of law and reasons, and all of that sort of stuff. And I essentially can duplicate these, and the way I've made it work is actually you can just add another case note. So I can duplicate these, or I can just add another case note, and then I can drag them into the database, change their names, and attach them. Another page I've made was, actually, before I say that, I'm going to go back to the cycle process. So this is something that my university helped me to do. And it's kind of university based and also based on my own research. So it's the process to do for lectures, reading, tutorial prep, case summaries, and outline. I'm not going to go through this in detail. It's just essentially what I'll be doing over and over again. If that's something you are interested in, please tell me down below. I'll make a video on that as well. So for the reading process, another interesting thing that I've made is that you might have heard of it as SQ3R. Which I've made that a hyperlink, so you can link to that to another page, and it explains the SQ3R. So it's the survey, question, read, recall, review, which is another way of reading your books that essentially optimizes your understanding and essentially recall of the books. So again, if that's something you're interested in, leave that down below. Going back, so essentially I've linked these to, I made a quick link. So it's the link to other areas, and I've got the case notes. I can then add another case note here. Okay, so for some reason my screen recorder decided to stop. So essentially after that, I move on to the monthly overview. So how this works is a current month, I've got a future month, and a past month. So obviously you can move all of these up when September ends. You can move that and all of that sort of fancy stuff. So October, I haven't actually got anything planned just yet. I've just got the week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, all into their dates. However, in September, I have all the different dates. So I've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. Week 5, as you can see, is only 3 days. And I've got all the different priorities. Some priorities are finish pre-course study and finish 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the Teaching English as a Foreign Language course. I've also split it into a daily to-do list. So this is for this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and my goals for by the end of the week. And then the 28th, 29th, and 30th. I've kind of split them up a little bit, and I delete them as I go. So as I move on to next week, I'll delete these so that they're not essentially just there. I think kind of being, obviously I'm not a minimalist, but sticking to a minimalist sort of schedule is really helpful in that sort of regard, because then you don't have everything cluttering up what you actually need to find. So as soon as this week's over, I'll remove all of that. So for example, if I'm on week 1, I've done all of this, then I move on to week 2, I delete everything. Except obviously these ones here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the monthly overview. Yeah, I've got the links to other areas, again, my MA Law page, and the monthly overview. That's all I've got so far. If you have any ideas for other stuff that I could include on my Notion that helps me organise, I would be so grateful for that. But yeah, keep me updated. Okay, so that was a really speedy way of going through my Notion. If you want anything in more detail, if you want a tutorial of how to go through it and how to formulate the pages, more than happy to do that. I can share my templates, or I can share the links to the other templates I've used. Yeah, essentially it's just helping me prep for uni, and essentially it's making me feel very organised and kind of helping my mind settle in the way it's supposed to do for a law degree, which is scary. But yeah, if you have any videos that you'd like to make off of those, so for example how to do the reading procedure or the cycle process or whatever you like, let me know. I'll go through all of that. If you want to see more like law-based videos, I'm more than happy to make them, like document my law journey and kind of how I'm going along with that and how I'm preparing and how I'm getting on with it. Scary, really scary, but I'm so ready for it, so ready. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, share all your love with me, give me some feedback, positive or negative, it doesn't matter. I'd like to know your opinion. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and lots of love. Bye.